Hi, I'm Christoph and I'm super excited about today's video. First of all, it's a long form video, which I haven't done for a long time. And I'm super excited because we can talk about GPT-5, the next frontier model, which will be released soon. And today in this video, we want to talk about its rumors, like all the capabilities it should have, which we know about, the release date and an overview, as well as a short comparison to the upcoming Google Gemini 3.0. So I would say we dive directly into it. The most important thing is like the rumored release date. It's already confirmed officially. Many people have got already a notification that GPT-5 will be released in August, and it should be almost as soon as August 5th. So only a few days to go probably that we can try GPT-5 ourselves. A lot of people have high expectations because it's a big number change like GPT-5 from GPT-2 and GPT-4. We can expect a really high level of intelligence as well as a bigger context window. A sign that GPT-5 will be coming soon. I mean, there are always appearing new models in Open Router where developers try to test these new models, which are unreleased and kind of incognito. As well as the GPT-5 doc site already got in the search results of Google. So we know that here through the help page that it might be really coming soon. And what we're gonna see with this new model is that we have a unified model. What does that mean? Right now, you know, when you go and open ChatGPT, it's kind of a mess. You have all these different models, GPT-4, GPT 4.1, 4.5, O3, O4 mini, and so on and so forth. And it's really a pain in the ass sometimes to work and like think of, okay, what GPT I should use. And Sam Altman has already confirmed in the past that they're gonna be releasing a unified model. GPT-5 will think of itself how much it should think about it and how much computer resources it should, depending on the task, use. And there shouldn't be any switch anymore between the different models necessary. So this will be one of the big changes which we're gonna see in GPT-5. Also about its cognitive capabilities, it should be really smarter in comparison to the previous models. What the rumors are saying is that it's going to have PhD level intellect in specialized fields, some of them in comparison over to smart high school student, which maybe was before GPT-4o. But I think we have to see that then in the first real world tests and benchmarks, which we hopefully going to see soon. And I think a critical point is that it's going to have fewer error rates, like less hallucinations, and so in general makes the output more reliable and trustworthy. I think which is critical because depending on the project you're working on, the reliability of the outcome, of course, is very important. So we could see there a big leap. How big this is in comparison to other models, we're gonna see soon. Some other capabilities I'm super excited about, where maybe I'm most excited about the native video processing. That is something which I was missing in all the GPT models and in general in the most models out there. That's why I love also Gemini, which can basically process video content. So for example, if you upload content, you can ask the AI about the content of the video. And that again is important when, for example, you want to build an application with video processing. Then till now, you could have basically mostly only use Gemini for these kinds of things. Then also very important where OpenAI, of course, as other model makers are far left behind, is the context window, which is sometimes at 128K or 256K. Google Gemini is already processing over 1 million tokens. Potentially it can do more also. But with GPT-5, we're going to see that the context window gets higher and we're going to have around 1 million token input. That means the AI will be able to store much more information, for example, from a code base or long documents which you have uploaded, and then give you again like better results. Yeah. on whatever questions you ask. There will be also seemingly a specialized variant called Lobster, which is specially made for programming tasks. How much that they will differ and if it's going to be more lightweight or whatsoever, we really have to see when GPT-5 will be released, what Sam Altman will say about this, because we know that especially coding is one of the most important applications right now for our use cases for these AI models. And I hope that we're going to see future significant improvements with this, where in my opinion, OpenAI is currently also lacking about. And of course, a major step further will be through the operator framework. We have seen lastly the agents from OpenAI, and I think this will be just deeper implemented in the next release of GPT-5, that it will be really capable of autonomously doing tasks for you, and that then hopefully also faster than it's currently working through its integrated intelligence. So what's gonna be really interesting for me is the showdown between Google and OpenAI. I mean, we see that Gemini 2.5 Pro was on par always, then also with other models from OpenAI or above in different benchmarks. And I'm really curious how Gemini will hold up against GPT-5. And with Google's Gemini 3 Pro, we're gonna see a bit later a new model which probably gonna raise again the bar of intelligence. And actually the philosophies behind the two models from Google and also OpenAI gonna be a bit different. As we said, OpenAI is pursuing this one model which can automatically change between its gears, like in a car almost, between the intelligence it needs for each task. While on Gemini, we still stay with the mode that you can say, hey, on this task, we're gonna use the turbo mode, the pro mode. And in this case, then it's gonna start to think deeper about problems, uses more compute and so on. Probably Gemini 3.0 will have a multi-million tokens window. That's where I'm excited about, especially when you're doing coding and you have large code bases and so on. A larger context window will help you a lot. We don't have too many information about Gemini 3.0 so far. So I'm super excited to see how many developers will jump back from Gemini to OpenAI because of the release from GPT-5. And at the end, really how far advanced this model will be to the current frontier models like 2.5 Pro from Gemini or OpenAI 03 or 04 Mini and so on. So I'm super excited about this GPT-5 release and can't wait to get my hands on it and also build my first applications, especially with the new capabilities like video processing and so on, and really see how we can benefit from the new model and the higher intelligence in real-world applications. If you want to learn more about this and also see what you can do with it and how you can benefit in general from this crazy AI race which we are having right now, then you should definitely follow me here on YouTube. Leave a comment if you have any other questions, or if you want to see me build an application with GPT-5 when it's launching. Thank you and see you soon.